Hi there, Awkward Pause is a one-click solution to detect silences in video or audio and erase them to a threshold specified by the user. It's a plugin script for After Effects. However, if you use Premiere, you edit in Premiere. It's easy to use interoperationally with After Effects. So on my website you can see a link to a video how to do that. Very easy. So this is of interest to bloggers, vloggers, podcasters, broadcasters, tutorial makers, educators, lifecasters, crowdfunders, content creators, and more. So it's a way to record your presentation, record your video, pause, think, edit out the pauses automatically later. So you're not working from a script, you just do what you need to do and worry about getting rid of the pauses later. Take your time and be succinct. After the fact, process the clip with Awkward Pause and make your presentation flow eloquently once the pauses are eliminated. In an increasingly long-winded world, hold the attention of your audience by condensing down the length of your video audio clip. Okay? So to install it, these are the contents of the zip file. It could be a JSX bin file. Simply drag and drop into the After Effects folder that you see named here. You then restart After Effects and it's available under the window menu. Okay, so under the window menu, if I drop down here, you'll see your script listed and it will load up initially undocked, and then you can dock it somewhere in your panel if you or in your interface if you want. So there's the script. So this is a quick intro, so I'll just show it at work and you can catch up on all the detail in the second video. Okay, so here's the clip I want to shorten. You can see it's 5 minutes and 16 seconds long. This actually was a tutorial I did for something else. I speak kind of slowly. I've been criticized for speaking kind of slowly. Get to the point quicker without having to write a script for everything that I put out there. So if I could eliminate the pauses between bits and pieces of what I was saying, I was sure I could shorten my tutorial, which I'll actually do on this video as well. So that's how Awkward Pause came about, just to make things a little sharper and to the point. So if you can do something in 25 minutes that has been done in 45 minutes, then why not? Okay, so this is the clip. You need to create an audio amplitude layer, which is under Animation, Keyframe Assistant, Convert Audio to Keyframes. Okay, so I'll just like that. You can see it giving you feedback up here. Here's the audio amplitude. That gives you keyframes here that give you keyframe data for the audio on this clip. So you can see the waveform there. If you forget to do that, Awkward Pause will try and do it for you. So the first thing you want to do is click Test. And it's telling you need to create an amplitude layer or check the names correspond here to the amplitude layer and or the effect name. So I'm just going to click create amplitude layer and that does the same thing. So now I have my data. So now make sure you have the clip selected and I'm just going to use the default settings and click test. So it moves quite quickly through it because it's using keyframe data rather than analyzing the clip on a frame to frame basis. You can see all the markers come out there. So it tells me the original was 5 minutes 16 seconds. It can using these settings set it to 3 minutes 53 seconds, getting rid of 1 minute 23 or quarter or fifth of the clip, and it gives me a suggested threshold. If I zoom in here, we see what's going on. It's giving me an in and an out, and as you can see, it's detected the pause in the clip there, and the next one, and the next one, etc. Okay, I'm also going to just slide that to soften the edits. This is to get rid of clicking sounds once it edits up all this clip. So it's going to cut out all these pauses and pre-comp the layer. So I'm happy with all those in and outs and that it's detected at the right level. So I'm simply going to click remove pauses now, second time. Okay, you can see some feedback here and how long it's going to take, which is very quickly for a 5 minute clip. So that's just a few seconds really. So, and it's giving me feedback here that 1 minute 23 seconds of silence has been erased, and now on my new pre-comp layer it's completed. It gives me another little tag here to tell me what's happened, and you can see how it's been shortened here. So I'm just going to preview the audio part of this clip and you can see that it's still makes sense. Okay, some new stuff with corner cutters. You can see there's a few new extra scripts. Changed the look of it. Thought smaller buttons to save a bit of real estate on screen, very important. So they're a bit tighter, more compact. We have a settings button at the end here. Okay, that's enough. Just to show you that it has just detected the silences, and I picked 6 frames up here, so it's quite tight, you know, but you could use it for if you are making a video and you just need a few seconds to think about the next part, or for whatever reason that you don't need to stop recording, you just do your business and worry about getting rid of all the pauses and making a nice succinct clip at the end of the process just by using this script. Now, one thing to show is if I double click this comp and go into the pre-comp where it has eliminated all the poses, what I was using here is soften edits. I zoom right in, it simply animated the audio levels from what they were down to 0 just by a few frames where possible on clips, just so that you don't have a clicking sound between edits. So it's just a bit softer, it's a bit nicer as a clip. So that's it. Your old clip has been shortened down quite a bit. So this would make a huge difference if you make a tutorial that is 45 minutes long, as I did originally with this was a tutorial for corner cutters, and it was 45 minutes. I was thinking, no, that's way too long. Nobody's going to be interested in listening to me waffle for 45 minutes. So I literally ran the script on it and it made it 31 minutes long. Same content, it reads perfectly clearly, and it made me succinct without me actually being succinct. So that's a quick intro to Awkward Pause. Hope you like it, and I'll go through all the detail in the next video.